Welcome, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for August 30th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Virgo, the energy shaping your day is like a slow but steady tide, moving you away from what no longer serves you and guiding you towards sharper awareness of who deserves a place in your life. With the moon activating your sector of intimacy and secrets, combined with Mercury fine-tuning your perception, your radar for truth is set to maximum sensitivity. This isn't a time for vague words or half-hearted actions. You're catching on to things you couldn't quite piece together before, and it's becoming obvious who's standing with you and who's been wearing a mask. The air feels charged with revelation, almost as if the universe is daring someone to show their real face. And once they do, you'll be ready to cut through the fog with no hesitation. There's a sense of emotional release building for you right now, as if the year has been preparing you to stop dragging dead weight into the new one. That could mean friendships that quietly drain you, romantic ties that feel more like a tug-of-war than a partnership, or even colleagues who lean on you for support without offering anything back. The cosmos is pushing you to draw boundaries that aren't just polite suggestions, they're non-negotiable lines in the sand. Today, you might feel that tension climax in a conversation where someone tries to charm their way back into your good graces. Watch for it, because your heart wants clarity, not manipulation. Once you recognize the game, you won't play it anymore. This turning point doesn't mean isolation, though. In fact, it's the opposite. By clearing the clutter of insincere connections, you're creating space for the people and opportunities that bring real value into your life. Think of it as cosmic housekeeping, out with the smoke and mirrors, in with authenticity. If you've been quietly wondering whether a certain person in your orbit had your best interests at heart, this is the day you'll get proof. Trust what you see and trust even more what you feel in your gut. Your intuition is laser sharp, and you'll know the difference between words that soothe and actions that show real care. Career-wise, the vibe is just as transformative. Saturn's influence in your professional sector means the universe is testing how solid your foundations are. If someone at work has been playing politics or trying to cut corners, their approach won't stand much longer. You, Virgo, are not about shortcuts. You're about precision and integrity. And that's why this moment benefits you. Projects you've been putting consistent effort into may finally get the recognition they deserve, while those trying to ride your coattails will be exposed. The key is not letting irritation eat away at your focus. Stay steady, keep delivering, and let results speak louder than any behind-the-scenes scheming. Financially, there's an interesting opening that could start off looking more symbolic than profitable, but actually carries long-term promise. This might be an invitation to collaborate, attend an event, or even contribute to something that feels like extra work at first. Don't dismiss it just because it isn't an immediate paycheck. Underneath, this is a stepping stone to visibility and connections that could reshape your earning potential. The trick today is to see beyond the surface, something you're already primed to do. If you feel excitement bubbling up even before the logic makes sense, that's your signal to say yes. Sometimes the universe opens doors in disguise, and right now, you're standing in front of one. Love and relationships bring their own test today. If you're attached, a recurring shadow from your partner's past might try to stir things up, an ex, an old rivalry, or even lingering insecurities that come rushing back to the surface. The difference now is that you're not in the mood to tiptoe around it. You want truth, transparency, and a plan for moving forward. That might mean initiating a tough but necessary conversation where you lay down your expectations clearly. Don't underestimate the power of your words today. They carry both weight and healing if used with honesty. And while that might unsettle your partner in the moment, it's also what sets the stage for deeper trust. If you're single, the energy signals closure too. Someone from your past could reappear, but this time, it's not about rekindling. It's about realizing you've outgrown the old storyline and are finally free to welcome someone new without old doubts shadowing your heart. On a personal growth level, this is about courage. For a sign that values logic and careful analysis, stepping into confrontation isn't always your first instinct. Yet, the cosmos is asking you to channel strength, not timidity. Think of it as upgrading your emotional software. You've been observing long enough. Now it's time to act. Every boundary you set, every truth you speak, every energy you release sends a ripple into the universe that says, "I know my worth." That's not just empowering, it's magnetic. Opportunities, relationships, and experiences that align with your highest self start gravitating toward you the moment you stand firm in your value. Health-wise, don't overlook how much stress the wrong people and situations have been costing you. Your body has likely been signaling this, whether through fatigue, tension headaches, or digestive flare-ups when you're around certain energies. Once you begin letting go of those ties, you may feel an almost immediate physical relief. Pair this with grounding practices, a long walk, stretching, or simply breathing deeply while visualizing the stress leaving your system. Healing isn't just about what you cut out, it's also about what you consciously invite in. Fill that new space with calm, balance, and routines that recharge your vitality. You'll notice your resilience climbing back fast. The cosmic number for you today is 8, tying into themes of empowerment and abundance. This is the reminder that endings are not losses, they're the paving stones to something far more expansive. Wear or visualize green to steady your heart and keep you rooted in compassion as you navigate emotional intensity. And remember, the universe doesn't test you to break you. It tests you to remind you how unbreakable you are when you decide to stop shrinking for anyone else's comfort. Virgo, today isn't about chaos, it's about clarity. The masks fall, the air clears, and the truth steps out of the shadows. And with every choice you make from a place of strength, you're setting the stage for a 2025 that doesn't drag the ghosts of 2024 along with it. Stand tall, speak clearly, and trust that the justice you've been waiting for is already unfolding in your favor. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Virgo, the energy opens wide like a clear sky after a storm. You are stepping into a period where choices, healing, and divine timing all intertwine. The tarot reveals 8 powerful cards that speak of liberation, love, purpose, and the courage to embrace what destiny has prepared for you. Let's explore each message in detail. Card 1, the Star. The star shines as your guiding light today, Virgo. It represents hope, divine connection, and spiritual renewal. After periods of exhaustion or heartache, this card promises that healing and inspiration are flowing back into your life. You may feel more aligned with your higher self, receiving subtle signs from the universe that your path is unfolding as it should. For a perfectionist like Virgo, the star is a reminder to relax and to trust. You don't need every answer right now, only faith that you're being guided. Card 2, the Two of Cups. Love and partnership are highlighted by the Two of Cups. This is not simply about romance, though that is strong in your reading. It's also about emotional harmony, reconciliation, and soul-level connections. Virgo often protects the heart behind walls of reason, but this card calls you to open up. Whether it's a reunion, a new love interest, or a deepening bond, the energy today points toward union. This union heals wounds and reflects back the love you've been cultivating within yourself. Card 3, the Lovers. The Lovers intensifies the theme of destiny and love. This card indicates a fated bond, a union that cannot be avoided. Yet it also speaks to decisions Virgo must choose with clarity, not just logic. You may face a turning point. Commit fully to a person, a path, or even to your own values. The Lovers shows that what you choose now carries long-term weight. Don't rush, but don't hide from the truth either. Your heart knows more than your cautious mind. Card 4, the Three of Swords. Here lies the shadow of the past. The Three of Swords reminds us of heartbreak, grief, or betrayal that still lingers in your heart. Virgo is analytical, and sometimes you replay painful stories, trying to make sense of them. But the message today is about release. Healing cannot be forced, but it can be chosen. Allow yourself to acknowledge the pain without letting it define your future. This card sits beside your love cards to show that healing is not separate from romance. It's part of preparing you for real, lasting love. Card 5. The Chariot. The Chariot bursts forward with determination and control. It's a call for Virgo to step into decisive action. Whether in career or personal life, the universe is saying, it's time to move forward. You may feel pulled in two directions, but the Chariot urges you to take the reins, to declare your intention boldly, and to trust that discipline plus faith will carry you to victory. Today is not for passivity. It is for progress, even if it feels risky. Card 6. The Page of Pentacles. Practical opportunities arise with the Page of Pentacles. For Virgo, this is a refreshing sign of new beginnings in work, study, or personal projects. You may receive a message about finances, a new job, or training that sparks excitement. More importantly, the page shows your curiosity and willingness to learn. Virgo thrives on structure and growth, and this card affirms that small, consistent efforts now will blossom into long-term stability. Card 7. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords represents someone rushing toward you with urgency, likely the person from your past or present who cannot escape their feelings. This energy is impulsive, passionate, and eager to connect, though sometimes reckless. Virgo's role here is to temper this speed with discernment. You don't need to match their pace. Instead, you must stay grounded, making choices that protect your well-being. Still, their arrival or communication is undeniable. Something is about to move quickly. Card 8. Temperance. Finally, Temperance balances the entire spread. This card is about patience, moderation, and divine timing. For Virgo, who often wants precision and certainty, this is a reminder that balance is the true key. Yes, destiny is pulling you toward love, success, and change, but you must integrate gently. Heal before rushing, blend practicality with passion, and allow the flow of events to unfold. Temperance ensures that you will find stability amidst powerful shifts. Virgo, today's tarot reading unveils a narrative of healing, choice, and destiny. The Star and Temperance remind you that divine timing is guiding your path, while the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Knight of Swords emphasize that love and connection cannot be avoided. You are entering a fated chapter. The Three of Swords acknowledges past wounds, but the Chariot and the Page of Pentacles urge you to step forward with courage and openness to opportunity. In essence, your reading declares that you are liberating yourself from old pain and moving into a season of clarity, union, and hope. The destiny you feared or doubted is now manifesting, and it is brighter than you imagined. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Virgo, today the Page of Pentacles opens a new chapter in your financial life. This card highlights beginnings, learning, and the fertile ground of opportunity. You may receive news about money, investments, or a project that has the potential to grow steadily. The page is a reminder that while fortune sometimes appears suddenly, most wealth is cultivated through patience and attention to detail, qualities you naturally embody. The Chariot also influences your financial path, urging you to take charge. There may be a choice to make about how to allocate resources, pursue a side project, or commit to a financial plan. Discipline will be your ally here. Even small adjustments in budgeting or saving can have powerful long-term effects. This card speaks to your ability to steer your destiny, even in uncertain times. The Star shines over your money and luck sector, symbolizing unexpected blessings. Virgo often focuses on the practical side of life, but this card brings a reminder that sometimes luck itself is a form of grace. A situation that once felt stuck may suddenly shift in your favor, or you might attract the right person to open doors. Believe that prosperity can arrive not only through effort, but also through faith and timing. However, the Three of Swords reminds you not to let past financial disappointments dictate your confidence now. Perhaps an investment, a job, or a financial promise did not go as planned in the past. Those lessons are important, but they are not a forecast of the future. Today's cards call you to release fear of loss so you can move forward with courage. The Knight of Swords suggests quick opportunities may appear, possibly involving contracts, proposals, or negotiations. While exciting, it's essential not to rush decisions. Virgo's grounded nature will be a gift here. Pause to analyze, and you'll know which chances are worth your energy. Finally, Temperance encourages moderation. Luck is not only about windfalls, but also about balance. Manage your spending and saving wisely. Aligning your financial habits with your long-term goals ensures that the blessings arriving now become sustainable growth rather than fleeting gain. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for August 30th are 13, 27, 39, 53, 66, 80. Daily love. The Two of Cups sets the tone for your love life today, Virgo. This card signifies harmony, mutual attraction, and deep emotional bonds. Whether you are in a relationship or single, the energy invites genuine connection. For those already partnered, it strengthens the idea of healing together. For singles, it suggests a meaningful encounter is not far away. The Lovers amplifies the theme of destiny in relationships. A choice may present itself, perhaps between the safety of the familiar and the excitement of the unknown. This card calls you to align love decisions with your authentic values. Virgo, known for careful analysis, must remember that love is not always logical. Sometimes the heart speaks more clearly than reason. Yet the Three of Swords still lingers, a symbol of past heartbreak. This card indicates wounds that require acknowledgement before moving forward. It does not suggest doom, but rather healing. Virgo may have guarded the heart after betrayal or disappointment, but today's reading shows that healing prepares you to accept love more fully than before. The Knight of Swords suggests someone eager to approach you, perhaps with urgency or even impulsiveness. This person may be from your past or present, driven by strong emotions they can no longer ignore. Their passion is undeniable, but Virgo's wisdom lies in not allowing haste to dictate the future. Temperance again provides guidance. Take things slowly. Love that lasts is not built overnight. Let trust grow gradually and allow both your heart and mind to feel at peace before committing fully. This card highlights the importance of pacing yourself, ensuring your emotional well-being remains intact. Finally, the Star brings hope. Even if you've doubted love or felt unlucky in relationships, today's energy assures you that divine guidance is aligning someone significant in your life. Keep your faith in love's ability to heal, surprise, and transform. At work, the Chariot in your career reading emphasizes drive, determination, and forward momentum. Virgo, your work life today calls for decisiveness. If you've been hesitating between paths, it is time to choose a direction. Once you do, you'll gain clarity and control, moving forward with strength. The Page of Pentacles reinforces a theme of learning and fresh opportunities. Perhaps a training program, new role, or business idea emerges. Virgo thrives when sharpening skills, and this card suggests that the more you invest in knowledge, the stronger your professional growth will be. The Knight of Swords indicates that unexpected projects or deadlines may arise quickly. You may need to act with speed, but the advice is to balance urgency with precision. Virgo's strength lies in attention to detail, so ensure you are not sacrificing quality for speed. The Star offers encouragement in your career. It suggests recognition, guidance, or even inspiration that puts you back on track. Perhaps a superior notices your effort, or a colleague offers collaboration. This card reminds you that visibility and acknowledgement are near, even if you felt overlooked. The Three of Swords warns of potential conflicts or disappointments in your work environment. Perhaps a misunderstanding or lack of communication creates tension. Address issues calmly and professionally, and remember not to internalize workplace drama. Virgo's integrity and fairness will help resolve matters. Temperance concludes this section by reminding you to balance ambition with well-being. Do not burn yourself out chasing perfection. Instead, adopt a steady pace. When you create harmony between work demands and personal needs, productivity becomes both sustainable and fulfilling. Health. The Star blesses your health with a sense of renewal. If you've been dealing with fatigue, stress, or illness, today's energy suggests progress and healing. This may not always mean instant recovery, but rather gradual improvement that restores your optimism. The Three of Swords highlights the connection between emotional and physical health. Heartbreak, grief, or unresolved pain can manifest physically if unaddressed. Virgo's sensitive system often responds strongly to stress, so prioritize self-care that acknowledges both body and soul. Temperance provides balance, suggesting moderation in all areas of wellness. Overworking, overindulging, or rigid routines can harm your vitality. Today's lesson is harmony. Adopt practices that nurture without exhausting you. Gentle exercise, balanced meals, and restorative rest will help immensely. The Chariot points to discipline and health routines. Whether starting a fitness plan, maintaining consistency with diet, or committing to better habits, this card highlights the power of persistence. Virgo thrives with structure, and now is the time to channel that trait toward well-being. The Page of Pentacles encourages curiosity in exploring new approaches to health. This may involve learning about nutrition, alternative healing, or mindfulness techniques. Your open-mindedness to learning can bring valuable tools for long-term vitality. Finally, the star reappears as reassurance that divine guidance supports your health journey. Trust that your body has the capacity to heal and restore itself when treated with kindness and respect. Family and friends. The Lover's card influences family matters today, suggesting important choices around relationships with loved ones. It may be time to resolve lingering tensions or to make a decision about how much energy you invest in family dynamics. Harmony requires both honesty and compassion. The star illuminates family connections, showing that healing and guidance are present. If there has been distance or conflict, this card reassures you that reconciliation is possible. Virgo's nurturing side often becomes the anchor of family unity, and today you may feel called to play that role. Temperance emphasizes balance within family relationships. Sometimes you give more than you receive, Virgo, but this card encourages you to maintain equilibrium. Healthy boundaries will ensure your relationships remain supportive rather than draining. The Three of Swords suggests that some family members may carry unresolved hurt. This could stem from misunderstandings, generational struggles, or old disagreements. While you cannot fix everything, you can offer empathy and model forgiveness, which may inspire healing. The Chariot shows that family situations may require firm decisions. Perhaps you're being called to step into leadership, to organize, or to direct others toward a common goal. Your natural practicality makes you effective in this role, provided you lead with patience. Lastly, the star reminds you that family blessings are unfolding. Whether through shared celebrations, supportive conversations, or a sense of divine protection, your family ties are being strengthened in ways that support your well-being. Compatibility. Virgo finds powerful resonance with Pisces today. Pisces' intuitive energy complements your practical mindset, offering emotional balance. Together, you form a union where dreams meet structure, creating harmony. Taurus also stands out, bringing stability and groundedness. Both earth signs, Virgo and Taurus, share values of loyalty, security, and persistence. This pairing can offer both comfort and enduring support. With Scorpio, there is intensity. The connection may bring passion, mystery, and profound transformation. While not always easy, this pairing pushes you to grow beyond your comfort zone. Capricorn offers compatibility in ambition and long-term vision. Both signs respect discipline and hard work, and today's energy suggests you may feel aligned with someone who shares your determination. Gemini creates mental stimulation. Though your approaches differ, Virgo seeks order, Gemini craves variety. The intellectual connection sparks lively discussions and new perspectives. Finally, Cancer offers nurturing energy that feels safe and supportive. Their empathy meets your analytical side in a way that creates emotional security. This compatibility today is especially favorable for trust and healing. Your lucky color today. Aquamarine is your color of alignment today, Virgo. It symbolizes healing, balance, and spiritual clarity. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this shade can calm the mind, soothe emotions, and open you to divine guidance. The phrase of the day: destiny is not about avoiding the path. It is about embracing the lessons and blessings waiting along the way. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.